This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020. The title of this rant is Trump Needs Multiple October Surprises to Steal the Election. So, while we're going through a pandemic, while we're going through a recession, and as the election is coming up, and we know that Trump is way, way behind, and not only all over the place, but especially in the battleground states, look to see a lot of October surprises starting right now to try and steal this election. And I do mean steal, and I do mean that this vile president and all of his sycophants will go to extreme illegal lengths to try and do that. So the stuff that might be above the radar will be Hillary will be indicted for emails. Hillary will be indicted for Benghazi. Obama will be indicted for spying on the Trump campaign. All that Russia stuff will all come out. Hunter Biden will be indicted. What else could we say? There will be a vaccine, which we know there will not be. So there's a lot of stuff that they can try and bring up again to have an October surprise for people to vote for Trump. But under the radar, so much more stuff is going on in terms of the Justice Department becoming the legal political entity of Trump Incorporated or Trump Enterprises, basically having the illegal authority to do all of this stuff. And they'll be doing not only the things that I just mentioned, but many, many other things to try and steal this election. And, just the idea of Barr running the Justice Department to protect Trump from everything that's going on out there. And when it comes to the other things that Trump has already started to emphasize, the illegality of the mail-in ballot. Republicans are now buying into this type of thing, even though we know that it has been very successful and they can keep it from having any type of manipulation, etc. But these types of shenanigans and the illegality of bringing charges against people is going to be a hallmark, in addition to the fear and racism that is going on as we come up to November. And in terms of, we had a lot of problems with voting in Georgia, a southern state, last week. It appears as if we'll have a lot of problems with voting in Kentucky in today's primary elections, and look for the Republicans to try and do all of this nasty, again, vile stuff, shenanigans, whatever you want to call it, in terms of the time that people get to vote, in terms of mail-in voting, in terms of decreasing the number of polling places that there are, decreasing the number of voting machines that there are. Again, all to try and steal the election. And again, why is this being done? Because they do not want people who will not vote for them to vote, especially when it comes to people of color, women, and the poor. And I can't emphasize enough that this is going to be going on above the radar and below the radar, all over the place. It needs to be called out every single day, and we need to get rid of Trump and every single Republican this November.